What's up, YouTube? Now I'm back with another video, and I'm asking the question, do you get what you want? And I'm talking about in the spectrum of everything: relationships, career, jobs. I guess that's the same thing. Are you really getting what you want? Are you saying it? Are you putting it out there? As they say, speaking it into existence. Do you have a vision board? I don't have one of those either, if you don't. But yeah, they say that works. Manifesting, that whole thing. I heard of people saying, write down how much money you want, just write it on a check and put it somewhere. Obviously you got to put in the work, at least. I don't know how much, but you write that down and visualize the check. They always talk about visualize yourself in that vehicle, that Bentley Bentayga or G-Wagon, Mercedes G-Wagon, that Porsche. Visualize yourself in that home, with your mud room and your upstairs, your downstairs, your big backyard, all of that, your basement, whatever it is that you want to put in there. They say visualize all that. But have you done all of that and it's still not here for whatever reason? You've been praying, you've been doing all of that. But for some reason, your faith with works is still dead. What else is missing that you think? I don't know. There's a lot of people out here still not getting what they want. They don't get who they want. Men don't get the women they want. Women don't get the men that they want. And people don't want the men. Women don't want the men that they had around. They don't want their baby daddy around. Men don't want their baby mama around. I don't get it. I don't know. It's a lot. I avoided having children up to this point. This is year 40 for me. And, marriage is broken. And so you got people who want to get married. You got people who want to change their career. Some people don't have the skills to change their career. And you're a cashier and now you want to be a software engineer and you just don't have the skills. It's a lot of stuff. Some people want to just be at home and let someone else take care of them and just say, hey, life's on me. It doesn't work like that. Some people are getting that, but you got to build up trust in a working relationship for someone to say life's on me and you just sit at home. There's a couple of guys out here sitting at home probably. More women sitting at home than men in that situation because, they've been able to get that particular man in question to, the relationship is solid and she's taking care of home and doing what she needs to do, things like that. But, overall, do people get what they want? Are you getting what you want? And you got to ask yourself that question. You really got to sit back and look in the mirror and ask yourself, I think the key to getting what you want is first to ask, are you getting you? Are you getting you? Sometimes I don't think a lot of people understand themselves. You don't even understand you. Yet you want someone to give you what you want, but you don't know yourself. So that creates a catch-22. Obviously, that's not going to work because you don't even know what you're aiming for, what you're looking to get into. You look before you leap, as they say, and that's why things don't work out for you. That's why you still don't get what you want. That's why your prayers don't work. And a lot of you all pray wrong too. You all keep praying, asking for material stuff. That's a byproduct, of what you do, the work you put in. You really don't have to ask for things to the Most High. You really don't. What I do is ask the Most High just to help what I'm already doing further itself along. Plug in the areas where I'm lacking so I can get it to that next height, whatever that may be. I don't just ask the Most High, hey, give me this, and I've not started anything to get it, and then that's the same prayer 7 days a week, and then that turns into years and you still don't have it. That's because you just don't get it. I don't even think people understand how to get what they want. People don't understand how to pray. And people, I don't think they think things are going to fall into their lap. Of course, everybody would like that, but a lot of us may know people who just keep saying that same song, singing that same song over and over again, and you ain't even seen a brick put up in terms of where they going now. You don't got to be a physical brick. I mean, unless you're trying to get your house built, whatever. That's the home that you want. But what I mean by brick is just a metaphor for stuff being put in place so they can actually get to that next level. So they still not getting what they want. And they're not necessarily complaining either. You know. And I respect those people who keep saying they want stuff, but they know they're not putting in the work, so they're not complaining. And they're not being a burden on you. They're not being a burden on me. They're not asking me for no couple of dollars. You know, you're not doing what you need to do. So at least you being honest with yourself from that point, from that aspect. But you got other people out here who still don't get what they want and still asking, why don't I get it? And you think it's just about to fall right down in your lap, and it's not. You not about to get the guy that you want, ladies and fellas. You're not about to get the woman that you want. You all don't put in any type of work on yourself to get new careers, to start that restaurant, to get that Range Rover. And so a lot of you all, you know, that's why you still don't have what you want. And you upset. It's winter time, about to be spring. And that's where it really starts to hurt. Because the weather gets warm and you still out here just doing the same old, same old. Mentally, emotionally, and physically. And possibly, we ain't gonna say financially, you know, you paying your bills, I guess, but you still not getting what you want. Your bills not gonna get you what you want. Your bills just gonna keep you to where you can keep a roof over your head and keep your head above water. But you people are still angry. They're mad. And then when they see people who have what they want, they get mad at them. And it's not even they mad at them, they mad at the situation, the circumstances. There's people out here that they can check off a list and they got everything that you want and you can't check off nothing on that list. And so you get mad at them when you see them. You ain't really mad at them, they strangers. But you mad at that list that you can't check off. You could check it off, but you just moving wrong. I'm not even saying you moving slow, but this is why you don't get what you want. And, you know, that's a fact. So I don't know what people really think they should go from here. I always say it's the self-work. They call it shadow work, the internal. You got to do the shadow work. You can't just sit around. You can't just scroll on the internet looking at everybody who got what you want, and then you think that's going to be you. I mean, you could visualize yourself. That's number one, trying to put it in the air. I'm visualizing myself in that spot, whatever that spot may be. It could be your restaurant. It could be the new home, whatever the case may be, the career change. Maybe you want to do photography now and you driving trucks, so you want to switch careers. But how many pictures do you take? Do you have a good eye for stuff? Can you capture the moment? You know, that's for everybody, my photographers out there. You know, you want to make films, you want to write scripts. You know, how many scripts have you written? How many mini movies, little short films, 15, 16 minutes have you done to actually put that in it to let the universe know, okay, this is what we lean into now. The universe the universe don't stand still, but it will stand still for you because the universe got so many people that it has to cater to. And so you sitting around saying, man, I'm still not getting what I want, that's because you probably not supposed to get it. Maybe you don't even really want it. Or maybe you want it, but you don't deserve it. That's the difference too. The universe don't give us what we want, it gives us what we deserve. And then people get upset because they look at their whole life and where they at. They baby mama, who their baby mama is, who their baby daddy is, and the people they got kids with, and then feel like they don't deserve it. But, well, that's not what they wanted, and they still feel like they don't deserve it, but you created the storyline, and that's what the universe gave you. And you think the universe is just supposed to be able to pick apart all of your desires and all of that. No. You have to be more specific. When you talk into the universe and when you acting within this universe that we do each day when we sleep and when we wake up. The universe trying to figure out your mind, the next person's mind, and is hearing what you want, but then it's not able to really push that through because you didn't do your part. And so people just continue to sit around here miserable. It's people miserable right now. It's they at the job that they don't like. That's not what they want. They're not going to quit though. They scared to quit. You know why they scared to quit? Because they scared they're not gonna be able to pay a bill. So you're miserable because you cannot pay a bill if you quit this. And I get it. I've already said don't quit your job without a plan A. Forget a plan B. A plan A. Plan A always better than plan B, right? And so you all still continue to still not get what you want because you don't know how to plan. You just don't do stuff right. That may be why your relationships fail. That's why so many of you all got baby mamas and baby daddies. Ain't no families, ain't no husbands, no wives. People stay getting divorced because you all don't know how to make it work. And a lot of you all shouldn't even have kids who had kids. So many people are parents who should have never been parents. But y'all got kids anyway. It's too easy to have kids. It really is. If kids was as hard as it is to learn programming, a lot of people wouldn't be parents. But you all can just lay down tomorrow, yesterday, tonight, and have a baby. And then you'll call it a family, but it's not. You all just co-parenting. Maybe the ladies put them on child support. There's some women on child support too. Sherry Shepherd, the actress, she on child support. She paid $4,100 a month to Lamar Jr. For Lamar Jr. to Lamar Sr. That's her ex-husband. But yeah, do you get what you want? And don't lie to yourself. A lot of people don't get what they want because they keep lying to themselves. They think what it is what they want, but they don't know how to really put all of that together and summarize it to say, okay, and being really honest with themselves and really get into their feelings and say, no, this is not what I want. I want a career change. So many people not comfortable. But you continue to go on the same path thinking that everything is just going to smooth itself out, and it's not. I'm telling you all it's not. I don't care how much you pray, because you pray wrong. You keep praying for material stuff. You keep asking for money. You keep asking to get new windows at your home. You keep asking to get your basement redone. It doesn't work like that. You want your patio in your backyard to be redone. And praying that you get enough money to take this trip out of the country and all of that. You all pray for the wrong stuff. Keep asking for stuff that's, that doesn't even matter at the end of the day. And you all don't have the money to go. Even when you all do go, you don't have the money to go. You're living paycheck to paycheck. Struggling. And that's just for people who don't even have a child. I'll throw a child in there and you really upside down. And so you hoping those give you them $5,000 refund checks in July. That ain't gonna really help much though. But I guess it's something. For all the people that's out here that's upside down. And a lot of people out here upside down. Social media not gonna show you that because I told you to only put their A's and their B's on there, not their D's and their F's. A lot of upside down people out here. And that's why you all still won't ever get what you want. Because you don't even know who you are. Still got the wrong people around you and think you about to come into this or come into that. No. Not with who you around. Everybody around you want the same stuff that you want or the same stuff that you don't want. They don't want it either. So it's a whole bunch of people hanging out that just not getting what they want because they assume. And so they don't even talk about it. The group is almost like a crab in a barrel thing because all of you all just pull each other down unknowingly because everybody is just fine sitting in this, we'll call it this pot. And it's boiling. But it ain't hot enough for y'all to jump out. And y'all did this at 20, at 30, at 40, at 50, at 60, at 80, 70, 80, all of that, 90. And you continue to be miserable. And that's why you don't get what you want. And you never will. And that's unfortunate. And if you're a parent, I hope your children are able to get what they want. This stuff gets passed down. It's like generational curses. Mom and dad don't get what they want, and so then the children don't get what they want. And their children don't even know how to get to what they want because mom and dad don't know how to put together the blueprint. They pray wrong. They pray for hope, pray for something to be given to them, but it just never comes to light. It never comes to pass. And maybe that's because they don't deserve it. And like I said, the universe gives you what you deserve and not what you want. Everybody wants this, but you're only going to get what you deserve. And everybody's getting what they deserve right now. So you have to make it work some way, somehow, especially if it's children involved. And so in hopes that when they become adults that they able to actually get what they want based on work, progress, and putting in, showing results, having the receipts, versus how they mom and dad who just sit around complaining because they don't want to be around each other. And so it kind of, hinders them from moving forward, their progression. Is it tough out here? Yeah, it's tough out here to get what you want. But we got to stay focused. You got to walk that straight and narrow. You got to stay out of trouble. Stay out of legal trouble. Notice red flags when you having conversations with people. And try and focus on their character, not the characteristics, just because on paper the person looks good. And that's, again, going back to relationships. But then go back and reevaluate yourself and write down what you got on paper. Write down everything that you got right now on paper and then put that paper up next to you and say, do I actually have inner qualities that reflects this piece of paper that I just wrote down all of my accomplishments on, all of my accomplishments. And then I can show this piece of paper to anyone and be like, hey, and they be like, oh, this looks good. You be great to date, or, get this loan from the bank so you can start your restaurant or your food truck or whatever it is you're trying to do for your business. You can show that right to the bank and they be like, oh, but the bank won't react like that. They want collateral. They want to see, okay, what dollar signs are you putting behind this? We're not just going off of your personality and what you done wrote down on this paper. So it all comes back to what you got on the inside. Can you provide receipts? Can you actually put in the work to show to get this bank loan? If that's what you're going for. Now, if you got the money to just fund it all right there and cash everything out, then by all means, do that. But the majority of people don't, so you need help from the bank until you can get into that type of financial space. But why would the bank loan you something? Why would people want to be with you? Why should you get what you want from the universe? The universe is the biggest bank. And the universe gives out loans every minute, or maybe every day. And people not getting loan what they want. They like, what I'm supposed to do with this? I still can't get to where I want. But the universe is saying, hey, you're not showing me the receipts. You're not coming with enough collateral to be like, hey, your actions don't reflect what you ask in the universe. So that's why you don't get what you want. And if you don't get what you want, then some people feel the next person shouldn't get what they want. So that whole self-hating just rubs off. Some of you all who are parents don't want your kids to get what they want because you jealous of your children and figure, hey, they moving ahead of me and all. I got to put a cap on them so they can go through and feel it like I did, because you all think that your children feeling your experience is going to somehow make them better adults. And that's not the case. Structure some type of applying pressure when needed, turns your child into a diamond, and so they become good adults. And they know how to make it out here, and they can always come back to you, to plug in the holes where they're lacking. You're still the leader as mom and dad, but then it redefines itself. And so then you got so many parents out here that's just backwards and ruthless that, they want to try and live through their child. What's the word? Vicariously. They want to live through their son or their daughter and try and push them into a direction that they wanted to go. And then sometimes that happens and the children fall for it. But at times, once they get older, they start to resent mom and dad. They have a bone to pick with you because you pushed them into something that you wanted to do. You didn't even sit down with your child and say, what do you want? When I ask the question, do you get what you want? It's not just, it's very broad, that question. I mean, did you even get the children that you want? Are your children how you want them to be? Would you trade them in, if you could, to get a daughter that's just like this, to get a son that's just like that? Would you trade the other parent in to get a parent that's just like this? You wish, like, man, I just wait a little bit longer. I could have had a child with that person, Do you wish you would have changed your major in college? Because you're an accountant now, but you really want to be a photographer. You want to create. Or maybe you want to be a nurse. But you work in construction right now. Do you get what you want? Maybe you do. Or maybe you're on your way. Or maybe you don't even know how to get there. You're just on this road, hoping nothing jumps out and actually shows you who you are. When somebody shows you who you are, believe them. And I'll leave y'all with that. I hope you all get what you want someday. A lot of you all are not going to get what you want. And that's okay too. But when you come back, maybe now you understand the objective, and you can get what you want in the next lifetime. It just is what it is. Time is short. And we're in the middle of March already. It's snowing right now. 77 degrees 2 days ago. Now it's snowing, but it's still winter. It is what it is, right? But I really do hope that everyone who hears this gets what they want. in some form of fashion. Please try and pray differently. Stop asking for stuff that you're not already currently a work in progress or with. If you're already in it and you're just trying to ask the Most High to, hey, don't let me hit this curve. Please guide my steps because I'm trying to get it to here, and you being consistent, that's different. No matter what you're praying for, money, Range Rover, business, new house, vacation, you want to be able to travel more, all of that good stuff. You know. Sinful to P, he from Chicago. He's born in 1984. He's on the other side now. And he always used to say, I hope you live for as long as you want and never want for as long as you live. I'm going to leave y'all with that. Sinful to P from Chicago. I hope you live as long as you want and never want for as long as you live. And that's it. I'm out. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're getting what you want, put it down in the comments. If you're still not getting what you want, put that down in the comments. Let's try and help each other out so everybody can get what they want. The right husband, the right wife, the right career, the right house, the right vehicle, the right vacation, all of that. I really do. And keep your head up. Subscribe to the channel, like, share, and subscribe. Facts of Feelings, all one word, no spaces. Put that in the YouTube search, Facts of Feelings, no spaces, and my channel comes right up. And turn what you want into what you deserve. Right now you're getting what you deserve. I know it's not what you want, but there is a way to make what you deserve what you want. And the universe is listening. I'm out.